Loop Hero is one of the dark horse indie games of 2021. With a very creative, avant-garde gameplay system that combines roguelike and deck-building genres together, you're guaranteed to get hooked up and lost track of time. Word of mouth has made it one of the most popular indie games of this year. The narrative at the beginning of Loop Hero might appear to be quite vague, but as you proceed, the game will reveal more and more detail until everything becomes clear at the end. You will play the role of a courageous warrior in the world destroyed by the diabolical Lich. Your mission is to recreate the world from memories before its destruction. Is Lich the one behind everything? Is there any mystery waiting to be discovered? Let's get it on! Loop Hero is a mix between roguelike, RPG and deck-building genres. Your protagonist will go on an adventure on a ringed route which is called the Loop. Along the way, you will encounter monsters and fight them under a turn-based system. You will have to collect XP and items from these monsters to upgrade your character to beat the final boss. The gameplay gains more depth after you receive tile cards, which you can lay them down on the loop. The results could vary depending on your combination of tile cards, and this is what makes the game a lot more interesting. You might want to make your adventure as smooth as possible, but you need to acquire enough XP and items to encounter the boss. When you get killed, don't worry, it will happen at some point. You will be respawned at the camp where you can use your resources to purchase upgrades, such as better tile cards or even a totally new class. This is where the addiction comes from. As soon as you got new upgrades, you would naturally want to try it out and return for more upgrades until it becomes another loop of your gameplay. The visuals of this game are in a retro pixel art style that will remind you of an 8-bit game. Characters in cutscenes are designed with slightly higher resolution. You might have to admit that this is not the game that invests much in its visual works, but seems to emphasise more on its retro style. On the bright side, this makes Loop Hero's minimum resources requirements very much achievable. The soundtracks also beat your expectation. Even though they are just 8-bit music, several tracks are very impressive and can really help you enjoy more of the game, from the occult atmosphere in the beginning to the wind-down kind of mood while you're in the camp. The best track would be Cosmic Temperance, Lich's soundtrack. That will hype you up. The signature feature of Loop Hero is, as the name suggests, the looping gameplay. It has more layers than what might appear to be very simple gameplay. The tile card system is very creative, allowing you to create your own adventure. Camp upgrading system will make you play this game over and over again. The gameplay system and the narrative goes hand in hand very tactfully, making Loop Hero a highly creative roguelike game. And this is PlayPrime stats that show the game's characteristics. Loop Hero is outstanding with uniqueness and creativity because of its groundbreaking gameplay. The story is also distinguished. Though it is a roguelite game, Loop Hero is still quite challenging, making difficulty another eminent attribute. Players need to know the ins and outs of the game to be able to finish this one. And for this game, the reviewer recommends you to get one more loop before I go to bed. Subscribe to PlayPrime for more reviews and follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.